Hello farmers, I'm going to show you how to grow, sell, and harvest spinach. If this video helps you, please like it. Leave a silly comment for that algorithm and don't subscribe to me. Okay, time to set up that field for 100% yield bonus. The one main thing you need to know actually is that you cannot get 100% yield bonus unless you are planting over another previous crop, because you have to mulch it. Now, you don't have to do everything I'm doing here in the order except for the mulching, okay? We have to mulch first. So let's go ahead and look at our heat map. Sorry, the saving real quick. What I like to do is I like to turn them all off. All right, so let's just click deselect all. All right, and then we're going to go through one at a time. Unfortunately, it's not in order here, so we're just going to start with mulched. When it is mulched, you're going to see a little bit of purple. Okay, so we're going to start with this mulcher right here. Here it is on the purchase menu, sold cultivation mulcher. You buy whatever you want. Buy like this one. This looks like an airplane, and the other one is like super expensive. This has a good width to it. Let's go ahead and get in the vehicle. We're just going to lower the mulcher with V. When you press lower, it also unfolds it too, which is nice. So, and then you just got to press B to turn her on. And there we go. We are mulching. And if we look at our heat map, we'll see it filling in nicely. All right, so let's go ahead and mulch the whole field. Okay, so everything is all mulched up. As you can see here, it'll all be purple. Now we can just go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. All right, so now we probably need to plow. So we can see that it's red, needs to be plowed, also needs to be limed, but I like to start with plowing first. Now I'm going to talk about plowing real quick. We're going to be using this thing right here. Okay, I'll show you where it is in the purchase menu. So we got to go down to plows. Now, it's really important, don't buy these things. Don't buy any of these. Buy the subsoiler, which does the same thing as the plow. The thing with these things is they're for creating new fields. That's what I would use them for, okay? So the subsoiler doesn't create new fields, but still plows like anything else, okay? So you want to just go ahead and buy one of these and then go ahead and attach it and plow away. Okay, so I got it connected. We are going to go ahead and unfold it with X. Oh, it was already full. It was already unfolded for me. So let's just lower it then. And then we just need to drag it on. Okay. And it's going to reveal stones. And it's going to make it look like this, which is okay. So you can see it's going away now. And also it will still stay mulched even though you plow it. So that's okay as well. So let's just go ahead and go through and plow this whole field. Okay, so everything's plowed, but that reveals rocks everywhere. As we can see, there's now rocks everywhere after you plow. Now let's quickly get rid of the plowing. We now see all the red is gone, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's head over to stones. All right, so we can see the stones that need to be picked up. Now, you can push the stones back in if they're yellow, okay? But unfortunately, the subsoiler that you use... Oh, I put it over there. When you use that subsoiler, it reveals a lot of the orange stones or the red stones, which have to be picked up with this thing right here, the stone picker. Okay, let's just quickly look at the soil cultivation section again. There's the stone picker. There's only one version, so go ahead and pick it up. We got to go ahead and pick up all these stones. Okay, so I got the stone picker on me right now. We're just going to lower it. All right, and then we're going to turn it on with B. All right, and then we're just going to go through again and pick up all these stones. Now, if you look on the right-hand side, you'll see the percentage amount of stones I got. It's at 5% now, and I'm slowly picking up more stones. Okay, and then what if you're going to fill up eventually with stones, and you're going to have to get rid of them. So if we just go through this section here, and we look for stones... Here's stones right here. We'll be able to see that we can get rid of the stones at the cement factory. So we just click on that, tag it, and then we can look through our map. And there's where we get rid of the stones just over there. Okay, so let's pick up all these stones now. Okay, so all the rocks are picked up. And we can now move on to the next step, which is liming. So we're going to go ahead and click in needs lime. We can see that it does need some lime. So I'll quickly get out of my truck here and I'll show you what I got. I got this thing right here. All right, along with some lime. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, so you're going to find this thing in yield improvements under fertilizer spreaders. All right, I got this one right here because it does lime. I don't know of any others that do lime. You really got to look for this icon right here. And then we're just going to head to consumables, and you got to buy lime to fill it up with. And you can just fill it up at the shop once you buy the lime there. You know, always take the lime over to your farm and then fill it up there, but I just usually fill up the shop every time. Okay, so let's get inside. We're going to unfold the fertilizer spreader with X. Okay, and then we are going to turn it on with B, and this one's a nice easy one. You could see exactly where you're spreading it, so let's just go ahead and move straight a little bit, and then turn it off, and let's look at the map. Need lime. You can see now that section doesn't need lime anymore, so let's go ahead and do the whole field. Okay, so I got the whole place limed. You know, when you don't see any more of that light blue. Now let's talk about fertilization. Now, there's two kind of states of fertilizers, the 50%, which is the light, and then the dark blue, which is the full 100%. Now, there's multiple ways for you to get to 100%. I'm going to tell you the easiest way, in my opinion, is manure. All right, I'm going to show you two ways, actually. So I got the manure spreader. Let's get out of the vehicle quickly. I'll show you it here, and then let's go into the buy section, and I'll show you the fertilizer spreaders. Is that what it was? No, it's not that. Manure spreaders, sorry. All right, any of these is fine. All right, the only thing that changes is the width that they spread them. Now, what's interesting about manure spreaders, it can give you that 100% fertilization without adding any other fertilizer. All you have to do is activate the double application rate, which I think is just comma. If you look under turn on manure spreader on the left-hand side, you can see activate double application rate. Let's go ahead and press it. Now it says activate normal. All right, so you want to keep it on that. Let's go ahead and turn on. Oh, we need to unfold it first. Unfold with X. All right. And then turn it on with B. And then we're just going to start applying. Now, when you do double, it will take longer. You see how slow I'm moving? Okay. So let's just go ahead and turn it off and turn it back to normal rate. And then turn it on again. And then we move a little bit faster. Not a whole lot faster. But let's go ahead and turn it off. And then I'll show you. As you can see, that's the one I did double. That's the one I did single. Now let's grab another fertilizer option and I'll show you that too. Okay, this is the next thing we're going to look at is this liquid fertilizer sprayer. I'm going to show you where that is. So we're in just normal sprayers. I think it's this one that I bought. Yeah, and you'll know it's the right one when it's got this icon here. Okay. Now to buy the consumables, you can go ahead and go into here and then you'll see liquid fertilizer right there. Now, apparently it is more expensive than manure. So you can take or leave it, but it is much faster to spread this than it is to spread the manure on the double. But either way, you're going to have to spread manure. So it's really kind of up to you how much you really want to do. So let's go ahead and unfold it. You can change its work width by pressing Control and then Z. And then if you look on the bottom there, that green bar, it's just changing the amount that gets sprayed out. So if I press B right now to turn it on, oh, it hasn't unfolded yet. All right, so press B to turn it on. See, it's only doing that middle there. So if I spread it out again, there we go. Now it's doing this. And then I spread it out again to its full width. And there we go. Let's press B. Let's move forward. And there we go. Now we're fertilizing. All right. Let's turn it off again. I'll show you the map. And as we can see, it's only going to give you that one state of fertilization. So you could just use this thing first and then do manure afterwards. It's up to you what product you got a lot of. So let's go ahead and get this fertilized. Okay, so we're all fertilized except for a spot here or there that I missed out on. Also, what I thought was kind of interesting is that these are the two spots that I double manured, and they have different textures than when I spray a manure, which I thought was weird. But that's okay, it doesn't really matter. If we get out of our car, we can actually see that if we look on the right-hand side, field info, that it's 100% fertilized. All right, so we're good to go. Now we're just going to look through the rolling. So where is rolling? Right there. So we got to check and see if we need it. Sometimes you don't need it, and right now I don't need it. But sometimes also for rolling that there's certain seeds that you plant that require rolling afterwards. So make sure after you plant your seeds, you come back and check and see if it needs to be rolled or not. Rollers can be found in yield improvements. There it is there. Buy either one you feel like. It's just the size difference. That's all that's going on in that spot, and it's very easy to use. Okay, as you can see, I got a yield bonus of 100%. That's what we're looking for. Make sure you go back after you plant your crop. I've just planted my crop. Make sure you go back and check and see if it needs rolling, okay? Because there's a lot of crops that need rolling after you plant them. And I just did a little bit of rolling, and as you can see, I got 100%. The ones that aren't rolled is at 97%. Okay, so I'm about to plant the spinach right now. I'm using these two machines. I'll explain them in a second, but one thing I want to point out is that you got to make sure that your field is cultivated in order to plant this. I screwed up and mulched and then tried to plant. Didn't realize it wasn't cultivated, and this thing wouldn't work unless it was cultivated. By the way, so let's go to vegetable planters right there, vegetable planters. I'm using this thing and this thing. Now, they connect together. You can use these bigger ones, but they don't connect together, and you have to use them separately. So you have to kind of do two passes. So I don't really like that. So I'm going to use these two. Now, so let's buy both of them. When you buy this one, you're going to want to add the 3-point system. Okay? So you can connect them together. That's what I got here. We're going to go inside. We're going to lower it. All right, with V, and then back it up. Now we can connect it. Now we got both of them. Now we got to control them separately. So right now I'm controlling the back one. So let's go ahead and switch to, with Y, we're going to switch to spinach. All right, we're on spinach now. You can see on the right-hand side. We're going to turn on the seeder with B. You can see it's green on the left, top left-hand corner, that the one icon's green. And then we're going to press G to switch to the middle device. And then press B as well to turn that one on. So now we're all on and ready. So we should be able just to go straight through here, and we'll make neat little rows of spinach. Okay, I think it's working. Let's get out and take a look. Yep, it's growing. It's in there. So do as many rows as you want, or do the whole field. Let's go ahead and plant it. Okay, so I got it all planted. Just make sure to keep an eye on it for weeds. You'll say in the right-hand corner in the field info, weeds growing. If it says weeds growing, you can pluck them right away with the weeder. Should be right here. Okay, any one of them will work. If it says small, any one of them will work too. But if you get to large or medium, you're going to have to get a sprayer and then fill it with herbicide. All right, and that's where you'll you can get rid of it, which is okay. You can do that too, and you'll still get your 100% yield bonus. All right, so now what we got to do is we got to wait until it's time to harvest, which I don't really know when it's going to be. I'm going to go to sleep and then check each time, and I'll tell you exactly how many months you got to wait. Okay, so it looks like we're ready to harvest. So this is when I'm in June. So I planted in March, so you only got to wait 3 months. All right, so 3 months after you plant it, you should be able to harvest it. Now let's go ahead and get a harvester. Okay, so it's time to harvest. I bought this big bad boy here. Now it's the only option. So you click on, it's in vegetables, spinach harvesters, and that's it. All right, $600,000. Now you could just lease it if you need to. That's up to you. I bought it. Now let's go ahead and go inside. Now it's pretty easy to use. So we're just going to unfold it with X. That should bring that up. We need to lower the harvester with V to lower that down. Okay, and then turn on with B. And then we should just be able to drive through. And I think we're up. If you look on the right-hand side, we are picking up spinach. And there we go. So just drive through and pick up all of it. Okay, so I harvested all the spinach. I got quite a bit of it. Now I was checking the factories to see which factories actually take it. I only think the preserved food factory takes it. So if you want to take it there to preserve it and probably sell it for more, you can do that, which is this building right here. Okay, but other than that, we just need to sell it. So let's go into this chart here. Spinach, it's all alphabetical order. It's best to sell in October. I'm just going to show you how to sell it anyway. All these places will buy it from you. Let's just go to our closest one and tag it. All right, so it's tagged so we can see it on the map. Let's drive over there and drop this stuff off. Actually, first I should show you how to empty everything out of this harvester. We're just going to go right against this trailer I got here. Of course, you can use any trailer you want. I'll show you the trailer section just in case you need to see it. Let's go all the way near the top. And there's trailers right there. Any trailer here should take it. All right, so I got one just sitting right there. Let's drive alongside it. Getting nice and close. Okay, and then we're going to press O to lift this thing up. All right, that should open it up, and it should start dumping right away, right? Yeah, here it goes. And there we go. We're filling up the trailer. Nice. Oh, it looks like I didn't fill it up. It looks like I filled it up all the way. Now we're going to take the trailer to the selling point. All right, here we are. I was just quickly show you where I am on the map as well. All right, so when you tag it, it'll flash for you there, so you can find it easier. So let's just go up to it. We're just going to drive, and then we should be able to unload it quite easily. There we go. Start overloading with I. Press I. And then we look on the right-hand side where money should be going up. Let's see how much a full load is going to get us. Looks like a couple thousand. So I did about a half a field, and we had 100% yield bonus. Yeah, so let's see what we get. 8,000. So if you do a full field, I don't even think I even got to half. So but a full field should get you around 16,000. And also, it's not even peak time to sell it. So you can make about 20 grand probably per field. Even that field I was using was a little one. Anyways, if this video helped you, please like it, leave a silly comment for that algorithm, and don't subscribe to me.